with our living conditions, it's going to be very difficult to try and practice social distancing. When you look at even trying to go on lockdown, yes, some communities can effectively go on lockdown, but there's some communities that simply cannot. Our people don't have enough funds to stockpile the food unless the government is going to provide the food. Our people do not have the electricity to preserve the food, even if they should stockpile it. They go to the market every day to get the food for that day. So when you tell them to lock down, it's a death sentence, basically. So we hope that all the governments in Africa should look into stockpiling, giving people food during the period of lockdown. To just ask them to be on lockdown and not feed them, it just simply does not make sense. And humanity is not going to do it out of sheer survival. There's no way a father can sit and watch their children starve to death because they are on lockdown. Let's be realistic here. So the truth of the matter is, we as the African diaspora, we have got to come together and speak with one voice. I have started what I'm calling the COVID-19 fundraising campaign. I urge all of you to go to our ADDI, ADDI.org, and donate whatever you can. The plan is to have regional distribution centers for these PPEs so we can purchase the masks, the gowns, the protective gear that our doctors and nurses are going to need on the continent. They will be the first ones to die. Let's make no mistake about it. So our plan as diaspora is to have one distribution center in each region. So the more funds we get, the more we are able to do. As far as gowns and masks, my hope is rather than purchase the gowns and masks from China, we should make our own tailors and seamstresses stop making dresses and start sewing COVID supplies. We can do it. And this could be one way we can slowly begin to shift manufacturing from China back to the continent. The average individual on the street does not need the regular surgical mask. We can sew our own masks. So when it comes to COVID-19, I urge every able-body to please log on to our ADDI.org and contribute whatever you can. Go to the COVID-19 task force and play your part. For those who are, I was at another panel earlier, we have nurses, we have doctors all over the world. We need to start looking at a realistic situation that we may be needed to go back home to Africa and help. My hope is this pandemic is not going to hit us to the same extent that it is hitting the United States right now, to the same extent that it is hitting Europe. But let's wake up to the fact that for true sustainable change to come to Africa, we too, the Africans, we must play our part. COVID-19 is a game changer. Let's buckle up and get ready for what is getting ready to happen in our Africa. And let's be prepared to do our part. I'm going to stop here. I have a lot to say. I could talk all day, but let me know if there's anything else you want me to say. But let me give everybody a chance to speak or ask questions if they have any.
I would like to really thank Dr. Ericana for our work. Really, I've been watching her videos. I've been watching everything that she has been doing, and I've been passionate. I've also been able to, for example, have some chat with somebody like Woody Meyer and some other African YouTubers who have been passionate about revealing African to the world. And even I just watched one of our YouTube videos that she just did recently.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, she just did about the one single currency, the video online, and she really hit the nail on, as in she talked about everything which I was passionate about.
So what is your question, sir? Go ahead and ask the question.
My question is this. From the video, she said she already set up registered this organization where we can actually register in terms of moving African forward. I didn't remember the name precisely.
ADDI.org. ADDI.org.
No, it's our OUR ADDI.org.
Can you just write it on the
OUR
so that everyone can see it? That would be number one.
Yes, the link is in our chat. You can see the link on our chat. Yeah, good. Okay, we lost her. This participant was asking Doctor about the link to this organization that you've created, if it is possible for Africans to contribute, and is there an account where they can support the organization?
Absolutely. Go to ouraddi.org and register first of all. We want to know who you are professionally. We want to know you as your company. We want to be able to reach out to you. The whole idea is to say we are going to be reaching out to African governments and saying now we have the diaspora ready. We want to have the first right of refusal of contracts before they are given to non-Africans, before they are given to the Chinese or the Europeans. And please bear with me. When I say Africans, I'm referring to all people of African descent. So before the contracts can be given to non-Africans, the contracts must come to the African diaspora in collaboration with our brothers and sisters on the continent. So it is important that we all go to our OURADDI. You can contribute to the Fund for Development. You can contribute to COVID-19. You can contribute to the Legacy Fund, to the youth development or women's development. The website is very clear, but do your part, play your part in bringing our Africa where we need to be. When we organize as African diaspora, I need to finish this part, my daughter. ADDI is going to have offices in each country. Already Zambia has invited us to come and open our offices. Zambia is going to bring all the investment opportunities in Zambia to the diaspora. They were actually supposed to be in the United States this month, traveling around the United States with all the opportunities to be given to the diaspora. We want to do the same thing as we open ADDI office in each country. We want to say to the heads of states, here are the African diaspora. You have been asking for them. No more excuses. The next airport must be built by the diaspora in collaboration with our brothers and sisters. The next railway line must be built by the African diaspora. We can only do that when we are united. Currently, the heads of states are wanting to reach to the diaspora, but there is no coordinated way of reaching the diaspora. ADDI is our answer to that problem. So please go to ouraddi.org and join.